Hey lads, this is day 238 of my series to get to 2K on chess.com. And today we're sitting at 1980. I have been playing quite a bit offline, winning, losing. But if we just win a few games today, we will finally be at our goal of 2K. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see what we can do. If you're able to and you want to purchase chess.com membership, use the link in the description of this video. Let's jump into a game and see what we can do. And now we're getting 2002 from Serbia. And if we win this, we will be 1989, 11 points from 2000. And, oh no. I hate the Englund Gambit more than any other opening in chess. I hate it so much. And I've tried to study it. And I forget everything I know about it. So, it's already very tactical. Basically, they give you a pawn for free. And so technically this opening is very good for white. But I never quite know how to do what I need to do. So I'm thinking here, if I put my bishop here and he takes and we take, then he can win this pawn back for free. However, we do take his queen and his king's in the center of the board. And maybe we'll just have a typical game there. But his king won't be able to castle and I'll be able to castle very quickly. He will have a bishop developed, but maybe that's okay. I could just take here. And then if he takes here, I mean, that seems good too, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm going to take the pawn. Because why not? Now, if he takes me here, I can actually take him here. Can I? No, this would be checkmate. So now he has an isolated pawn. And that's got to be a bad thing for him. So let's just try to be solid here. Now, we do have a queen check coming in here. But I think moving the pawn up, we should be fine. And if we can get castled, I'm going to be feeling a wee bit better. So queen check here. Pawn up. Looks very good for me. Okay. Can we put the knight here? He's now got this check that we have to look at. Which makes me a wee bit nervous. That's what he's attacking and he can't take this yet. So let's just respond to his threats. Defend this with both of my pieces. And castle my king to safety. But I never feel safe in the Englund Gambit. I've never felt safe. I always feel like I'm about to get absolutely clapped. Can I go here? If he takes, we take. I don't see it as wrong. What about going here? He pushes. Attack his queen. Let's say his queen moves. We take here, here. And we've swapped off a very dangerous looking bishop. And then I can create dark square weaknesses for myself. That's fine. I'm going to try it. I also have this move. I do have to move a bit quicker in the Englund. Because I often find that I start to stress and things get very complicated. Now, if I come here with the knight, nothing's getting swapped off. So I'm actually going to go here. Now, I've gotten rid of a piece that I really didn't like. He no longer has an isolated pawn. Can we go here and here? Potentially. We also have this move. So maybe getting the bishop here looks very good. Kind of like this move. Bishop here. Can he come here? He can't. And the reason I like this move is I can put my knight here. The more pieces I can swap off, the more likely I'll be able to get to an endgame up a pawn. And that's my whole goal. Okay, and I just gave him a free pawn. Oh, it's depressing, isn't it? How do I allow this to happen? Check. He takes. Check. He goes to one of these 5 squares. No, we shouldn't do that, should we? Why don't we just come forwards? Because we got to protect this piece. We could come forwards here. He takes my bishop. We go here. I kind of like this. So this is a poisoned piece, which he cannot take. And I'm defending my bishop here. And I'm trying to get aggressive. If he doesn't think, he's gonna take this. I think it's quite obvious that this is not good for him. Also, my queen here is very dangerous. I can put a rook here. And I'm looking at this, which would be a checkmate, basically. Something like that. So that would be good. His king can castle here, but then that would be mate. So right now his king is stuck in the middle. And I'd like to keep his king stuck in the middle. I think his position's quite hard to play here. I think his knight's going to come here. And then this threat doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Maybe if knight comes here, we go here. Oh, interesting. Okay, then I'm going to come here, I think. Or should we pin it first so that it can't move? Yeah, let's pin it. So 2 attackers on this piece. He can't take here because this is not looking good for his king. So we can just throw in a check. He has to take. We can also pull back because that pawn can be taken. And I want to try to keep the queens on at the moment. Here, he comes back here most likely. But yeah, we could just win a pawn. He can't capture us because he's in check. So win a pawn. He probably castles. Take. Then the rooks get active. He could take this one and force some big weaknesses around my king. So maybe trying to move this guy. What if I went here? Take. We don't have a check winning the queen back. What about this move? He could take here, I suppose. Now let's go for this. It looks very interesting. And I get my pawn back. So I'm kind of forced into taking this, which I'm not a fan of. What if I come here? or here. Then I'm threatening checkmate here if the queen moves. Let's try it. I probably should take this back. So he might be thinking he can pin here, but he can't because of checkmate. And wherever the queen goes, I can maybe pick this up with check. I think this is a really good move. Not capturing that bishop back. Am I going to win one of my first England games ever? I never win with the England. I literally never win with this opening. But I do think rook e1, rook fe1 was a good move there. Okay, so now I can capture his queen. What was that? I capture his queen, he captures my queen. I capture his rook, and I'm not ruining my pawn structure. Maybe that was wrong of me, but I'm up a pawn and all the pieces have traded off. So it seems good. I can come here now. He's got to defend this piece. And he can't. I mean, he could come here maybe. Here. We can't come here. I would love to come here. I think this is a good move. His only move is to defend. And then if we attack, he takes and we win the knight. And I can also go here. If he just takes, we win a knight. And it's going to be attacked twice. We're just going to add pieces and it's a pin. So he does a very good move, attacking my other piece. So I can take his guy here and he takes here. But again, I think this is fine for me. I can come here and I'm threatening this one. And I'm up a couple pawns now. So he's going to come back to one of these, probably here. Now we win this pawn. I've got to be winning this. We can come here. Don't need to give him anything free. He's going to come here. And maybe I can get my rooks over here. Take, take, and push. Check, and then take. Now I'm up 3 pawns. This has to be winning. This has to be winning. Get aggressive with my rook. Got a minute left. I think I'm fine. Just trying to play very safe and solid. Gotta move quicker. I can't quite figure it out yet. I know I'm winning. If I lose this, I'm really going to be upset. Come on. Let's go. That was intense, lads. We did it. Yes. Woo! 1889 or 1989. Wow. That was an intense game. I beat the Englund Gambit, lads. You know that I've progressed at chess when I can finally beat the Englund Gambit. Let's see how we played. That was intense. That was a rush. That was a rush. 85.6, and he played with 79.9. And it looks like we never were losing that entire game. I'm honestly really proud of that. That felt really good. Let's jump into game 2. A 1999 from the Czech Republic. We're going to put our pawn in the center, knight here. And he's brought his pawn out all the way. So this is the Jabava. This is the opening. And, oh, I should have played this first. I played this move first. I'm moving too quickly here. But that's okay. Here I can capture. Oh, interesting. Can I not go here? Here? We probably can. But let's try attack this bishop first. I'm guessing he'll go here to target this pawn. And then we'll just pawn storm. Yeah, when the knight and the bishop move, I don't know if you guys saw that a few games back on one of my videos. Yeah, then you can't really go for this plan. So he's going to play here or here. The only way to protect his bishop. So when they go here, you have to play this immediately. And now I'm probably going to lose this pawn, which is fine. Going here would just blunder a piece. But I'm up a pawn, so it's fine. It's fine to lose this. So now I want to take here, and he'll recapture. Or he'll take here smartly. Recapture here, he can tempo us. So his knight's probably going to be here, and my queen's going to be here. Do we have any plans of coming in here? Looking at some pieces? Don't think so. Probably just queen back to here. So let's pre-move this, because he's definitely going to take, and I want to have time to be able to think through this game. If I win this, I will be the highest rating I've ever been, 1997. My peak has been 1996. So this would be very good to win this. I don't know why he's taking so much time here to consider the bishop trade. I mean, it's clearly the only move that you really can go for here. Because if you don't take the bishop, then the bishop comes in here. And you have doubled pawns, and this is big weakness. And things are going to be looking good. So yeah, he's going to capture. So if he doesn't take, queen in here, capture this pawn with check, you know, he moves up. I mean, his king's in the middle. You never want your king to be in the middle. Well, he's really having a think here. Interesting move. Had not thought of that. So take here, he takes back with knight. Can I protect this piece? Maybe I can. Maybe I can go here with a knight. And he probably goes here, then en passant. Might be able to protect the pawn. If I take here, I don't think this move is correct by him. Take here, he recaptures, and I've just lost a good bishop. So let's capture here. Capture here, he's going to recapture here, and then maybe I put my knight here. Then he captures this one. Looking at this one. I mean, I have to capture here, don't I? Here, kick. take, take. Maybe his bishop's bad. Haven't seen this kind of position before. What if I put my bishop here? Pinning this guy. So here. Kicks me. Take. Take. Looks kind of interesting. He's also threatening to take this though with check. Oh no, we have a knight defending. I might go for this move. It's a bit weird, but I think I might go for it. I don't know. It's very strange, but bishop here. And then I'm threatening to take. I'm going to go for it. I don't know. I'm in new territory here. And I've used just as much time as he has contemplating what to do. So really he needs to stop me threatening this. But yeah, taking here. Let's say he puts his queen here or something. I don't know. Or his, okay, so he just goes back. Now I can take here, here, and we actually defend the pawn. So now I'm just up a pawn. I think this is good for me. And this bishop doesn't seem particularly good, does it? Maybe what I can do is play here, take, knight takes, and knight coming in here looks deadly. And there's a lot of pressure looking down here. It looks very good. And his bishop's going to be not seeing a whole lot there. If I go here, here, should I take with this one though? No, I shouldn't. I should really get this knight involved. Do have to remember though, as soon as I move this piece, he can take here and I can't recapture because he wins my rook. I'm wondering, does king go to f2 in this position? It probably does. Knight e2. Yeah, knight e2. So I have to take, and he's going to capture, and he wins this pawn. I didn't think about this. That's actually pretty solid, isn't it? But still, I can still go for this plan, I think. So the position's pretty simple. Put the bishop here. If he takes, then we're looking at this, aren't we? Guess he might be castling. What if we just play forwards at some point? Not yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this. Here, if he pushes, yeah, maybe that's a good move by him. I could bring the queen here, going after this. And he can't defend. So he might have to defend with the knight. We take it off. He might have to defend with the knight. We take it off. Let's do that. Simple target. And then both of these pawns will be passed pawns. I don't see what he can do to save this pawn. Queen doesn't work here, doesn't work here, doesn't work here. Those are the only places he can defend that pawn. He can't bring the bishop back because I take it. He's finding some interesting stuff, isn't he? Take here. He takes here. He's definitely finding some interesting stuff. I'd love to take here, but here defends everything. So wait, take here. He takes my pawn, or my bishop. Take the next pawn. He takes this one. We don't have a check here on any of those squares. I'm not seeing it. So maybe we just pull back and go for this. Can he defend this still? Yes, he can now because he can put the knight here. That's a good move. Take first. I'm up 1, he's up 2. Maybe I take immediately. Then he's got checks here. I don't like the look of that. Let's just pull the bishop back. And now he can go here. But if he does, this one's weak all of a sudden. So maybe here. This one's weak. So maybe here, and then we win this one. And now we're going to win this pawn. I think I'm playing well. So we're going after his weak piece, forcing him to make a decision. Now we take here. And putting the pawn here looks good. If he attacks us, we just take. Yeah, I'm going to take that. And now we take off this guy, I think. And he takes. I could have just gone here maybe, but does he have a, he's a check here. Don't like that. So maybe we just block him off. Then he takes this one. Queen here, check here. King up. Check here wins my rook. It's getting a bit crazy. Maybe we have to give him this piece. Then we check here. Winning this one. Okay, so let's just give him this pawn. And maybe move here to defend our knight. So take, check, take. Well, we can't take because this king will come here, won't it? King here, maybe knight here, here. This is a crazy game, but I gotta move quicker than I have been. I think this is my next move, if he takes this pawn. If he doesn't take this pawn, maybe we just develop. Get my rook into the game. Get my rook here. That would be very good. Maybe his queen comes in here. Then we just check him, I think. And we can check, do another check here or here, forcing the king somewhere else. and then maybe we can get closer and win this somehow. Okay, so he just went for that. Okay, let's stop any ideas there. By going here. It's a good square for the knight. They protect each other. And now he definitely can't take here, because here wins the rook. Yeah, this move's better because it holds both the squares. If I can get the rook here, that forces pieces off. Can he still castle? I think he can. But yeah, if he castles here, we just g1. Looks like a good tempo move. And knight in here tempos this and this. Okay, we're equal on time, which really makes me feel better. He's having a long think here. Okay, so simple moves for me. What's the next move? Maybe pawn here improves us. Knight here. Queen comes in here. Am I worried about this check? Not a whole lot. So he's sacking a pawn. If the queen comes in, we just go for this immediately, I think. That was crazy. He can't castle because the queen's looking at him. Okay, I really want to come in here and swap off queens if I can. I'm up a piece now. The bishop's holding this square though. So take here, check, we defend with a knight. He doesn't have any other check. This pawn holds the other check. Also here, check, queen takes here. That gives him his piece back. Yeah, so we should just take. So I'm going to pre-move this. He's running low on time. I'm feeling very confident here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, lads. 20 seconds, he's going to lose. He's got to blitz how to move now. Yes, lads. 5 seconds. Let's go. Yes! Lads, that's an all-time peak. 1997. Wow! Oh, I'm happy. I'm actually so happy. I did not think I was going to beat that guy partway through that game. I started getting stressed with the time. But we played with an 83%. Yeah, and it looks like we were losing at the start of that game, but we were able to come back. And then he made that big blunder. Oh, it was just a pawn blunder, was it? I don't know what his idea here was. I thought he should have taken here earlier. But we did get into trouble earlier in that game, going after the bishop. But honestly, like when he went here, I think this move is better. I need to go for this sooner, I think. So then let's say he goes here. We just start our attack, our typical attack. If he goes here, like he did in the game, we do our typical attack. But yeah, the order was a bit funky. But actually, yeah, it was just f3. f3 was the big mistake. So f3 was bad, and instead of f3, we need to play b5. So just pin this piece. And if he goes a6, we take the pinned piece, and he recaptures. And now we can protect this because he doesn't have a knight defending that square. So b4 is a good move. Yeah, so that's what I should have done. I should have found a way to get rid of the piece that would have stopped me defending the pawn. Yeah, so an early c5 by the opponent is not good against the Jababa. If you can play correctly and play to protect that c5 pawn, then you're going to be up a piece or up a pawn. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. Lads, 1997. Let's go for a game 3 and see what we can do in this final push to 2K. It might happen. It's been several times that I've nearly gotten to 2K, but this might be the day. Here we go. Can we hit 2000? A 2091 from the United States. This is going to be a tough game if I'm going to do it. It's a tough opponent. We're going into caro-kann. They can push, they can take, or they can defend. I prefer when they defend. They push, so we're getting the botvinnik-carls defense. I'm going to put my knight here. And they haven't enabled or allowed me to put my bishop here, so I'm actually going to put my bishop here. And if we can swap off a bishop, I'm more than happy. And I'm going to just take this. The light squared bishop is often difficult to deal with on this diagonal, so I'm very happy with this. You don't want to have a light squared bishop inside your pawn chain, so this seems very good for me. And now all my focus is going to be on this d4 pawn. So I think I'm going to put the knight here and come here, attacking this pawn twice. And even bring the queen out. Looking at this twice. But let's start with this. Because if we start with this, then he can't move here because we take the pawn. So this way, he's going to have to play this first. Okay, so he knew that. Who am I kidding? He's a 2300. And now when I go here, he comes here. But that's okay because the pawn here doubles and this is a sort of weird structure for him. Oh, so he's gone this way. Wow. So his bishop's really bad on this diagonal. So we still have 3 pieces attacking. I think I'm totally happy with this. I'm going to just try to castle. Get my bishop on a good square and castle before I do anything else that's stupid. And the rook can come to c8 on that file. And that's going to look very good for it. So he's getting this piece into the game. And we'll just castle. The bishop's not good here. It should have been here, I think. Because then it's looking down this side of the board. This is where the attacks happen. All his pieces are on the wrong side of the board. So now he's got 4 defenders. And I feel like he's over defending. Let's go here. And I know I sound very optimistic here. I am very optimistic. Feeling good about this. If we win this, we will be 2007. What were you guys doing in 2007? Some of you probably weren't even born. So look, he's had to waste a tempo coming back here. And now I'm wondering, can I like sack a piece and do something magical? Maybe. Not entirely sure yet though. Maybe pawn up. Or even just play for this break. Take here. And yeah, let's do this. Kind of weird. Oh. That's an annoying move. I'm going to have to come back to here. He's going to take me off. And I'm going to take here. and all of a sudden there's going to be open attack against my king. But I'm not overly worried yet. So I can't come to these squares. I can't come here because of the knight. And I definitely can't take here. Here, take, take, take. Here, take. No, here. Let's say he takes with this one. Take with this one. He takes with this one. We don't win that pawn. Let's just go here. I don't know if it's completely wrong. But at least we're not losing any pieces. And I'm thinking if we can get our bishop here, then we may win another pawn here. Lots of stuff happening here. Take here. He takes here. We take here. He takes here. What if we push here? He takes, we take. He takes, we take. What if I take here? He takes, we take. He takes. I think I might be in a bit of trouble. Here, he takes, we take, he takes, we take. And I'm equal. And he can't take this one. Take. And we can go here maybe. I'm gonna try this move. Is this right? I do need to hurry up. I'm gonna try this. So if he captures my queen, I capture his queen. He captures my rook, I capture his knight. So he just took me. Why did I not consider that? Push here, he just takes, so. I'm gonna win this pawn. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, dear. So he is up. Maybe we can take this and win this pawn. Be very nice. This guy's name's King Dadinator. He's a real man, isn't he? He's a dad. Dads are the real deal. They can beat you in chess. So take here, he's going to just recapture. Let's get on the open file. If you can grab this pawn, not worried. Just put my rook here. Maybe I could have sacked my rook here, attacked his rook. No, I don't think it would have worked, would it? He's playing this well. Can't come here either. Take here, here, here. Just moves up. Here. I guess we go for this. Try to win this pawn. He's making good moves. Oh, is that game? Can't come here because of the knight. Can't go to any of these squares. I can't stay on these 2 ranks. Yeah, I just lost my queen. Just take here, here. Yeah, this is a game. I lost again, lads. I still can't get to 2K. I can't do it. However, tomorrow, we're going to be starting at 1991, which is a pretty solid elo to get to 2K. 1991. Because we only lose 6 points for this game. So, we'll try to do that. Be just simple for him to take this, wouldn't it? Okay, we win a pawn, but not much else. Maybe one more. Here. He just comes in. Yeah. And he just goes here. GG. Yeah, GG. Well played to my opponent. GG. Oh, I tried. Well, that was game 3 today. Let's check the review there and see. He played with an 88. It was completely even up until this point. And there was a way out of it, and I couldn't find it. He was forking both my pieces, but he's not actually ahead by all that much. So I didn't think this worked, because take, 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 take. I guess I have 3 pieces and he has 3 pieces. Yeah, I still have this. Yeah, and I probably would have put it on f6 or something. No, I probably would have put it here, if I'm being honest. I guess, yeah, I should have kept it that way. Because, yeah, I'm losing, but I'm only down 1 point. Yeah, I didn't calculate that right. I got to get better at envisioning that, the take, take, take. I think if I had more time there, I would have gone for it. But, like, I did run out of time. I spent 1:49 on this move. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't consider him just taking this. Yeah, that was stupid. All right, lads. Well, I am a blunderer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But do remember, if you want to get chess.com membership, use that link in the description. If you want to get a cool hat, you know where to get one. And if you want to become a channel member, like all the cool people that have become channel members that are in the description of each of my videos, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all. Bye for now.